the city of Columbia voted to impose a mask mandate again. A similar ordinance was created in the city of Casey. News 19's Tai Wong explains what these mandates cover.
When you're dealing with these major public health challenges, you have to follow the data. And the data right now is devastating.
Columbia Mayor Steve Benjamin says city council members are putting in place a mask ordinance to mitigate the spread of COVID. This comes after local hospitals reported high numbers of COVID patients asking for help.
We've gotten consistent and regular communication from both Prisma and Lexington Medical. Lexington Medical CEO Todd Augsburger sent us the very same letter he sent to those governing bodies, and I shared it with our council. We get daily updates from Prisma that show today record high numbers of folks with in the ICU, with over 90% of them being unvaccinated citizens of the Midlands.
Some city residents are in support of the mayor, like Sydney Wallace.
The new Delta variant and everything, I think that's a good idea. I mean, I'm already having to wear masks because I'm a college student on campus and everything, so it wouldn't really be that big of a difference, and I usually do wear masks when I'm going inside anyways, so.
Mayor Benjamin says the policy will apply to all public indoor settings, including churches. He says at times people don't pay attention to social distancing and worshiping can be used as a super spreader. The mayor says schools in the city limits will also be under the order, but because of state law and recent state Supreme Court ruling, no money can go towards enforcing it.
We're going to be very careful as to how we craft it to comport with the Supreme Court's order as it relates to schools, but we expect this ordinance to also apply to schools in the city of Columbia.
Will Baird says he doesn't support another mask ordinance.
With the vaccine coming out, and then it still seems like as people are getting vaccinated, and then there's continuing mask mandates, and then there's continuing strains, and it just continues year after year. I'm just wondering, like, at what point do we kind of just have to move on in some ways?
Baird says the mandate makes him wonder about the efficacy of the vaccine. And Claire Purcell says she's for the mask mandate and wearing masks, especially for those who aren't vaccinated.
I understand one thing, if you're outside walking around like I am now, walking home from class, I think you're okay. But if you are out with a bunch of people doing other things, I do think you should wear one. The virus is definitely still there. With the Delta variant, it's especially rampant. It doesn't really care if you've been vaccinated or not, you can still get it.
Benjamin says the ordinance will be in place for 30 days and will be reevaluated after each month if it needs to be extended or not. Reporting in Columbia, Tai Wong, News 19 WLTX.